Step 1. Push away. The push away is the first step. Start by pointing your bowling shoes towards your target in your stance position. You should put about 65% of your body weight onto the foot you are not going to use for your first step. As you take your first step, extend your bowling arm and point your ball towards the lane. With the push away, your elbow should be straight. At the beginning of the stance it was bent.
The second step is the downswing. The downswing is when you bring your bowling ball back and down as you prepare for the backswing. When your foot touches the ground on the second step, your bowling ball should be at about the same level as your leg.
The third step is the backswing. With the backswing, you start raising your ball on the third step you take. As you start to take your third step, your bowling ball should reach its highest point behind your back so you can give the most optimal swing to the ball.
The fourth step is to slide and release the ball. Overall, the pace of all previous steps should be smooth, continuous, and where you keep your head as motionless as possible. Every bowler will have a different pace when taking their steps. What's important is that you not moving too fast, too slow as you reach the final and fourth steps. In this final step, your bowling ball comes back forward from the backswing stance. As the ball comes back forward, slide your foot along the approach area surface towards the foul line. When you reach near the foul line, you will release your ball.
So I'm going to start out with the 4-step approach here. So when doing my 4-step approach, we want, since I'm right-handed, my right foot and the ball are going to move simultaneously as I start. And this is going to help your ball get into the swing the right way, create a lot of power, and this is the right timing that we want to do. So you'll notice when I start, the first movement's going to be like that. So we're going to do our 4-step approach here, scoot up a little bit on the approach, and here we go.
Oh yeah!
Now we continue with bowling scoring rules. First, open frame. The bowler fails to knock down all 10 pins with both bowls. Most common for amateur players and is scored by adding up the sum of the amount of the pins that were knocked over on both bowls.
Next, spares. Indicated by slash or on scorecard. It happens when you knock down all 10 pins on the second attempt for frame.
Strike. A strike is also worth 10 points, but instead of taking the score of the first roll of the next frame, the total score of the next 2 rolls is taken.
The last is the 10th frame. The bowler gets an additional roll if a spare is earned. 2 additional rolls if a strike earned on the 10th frame.
Thank you.
See you next time.